Hey y'all, good morning. So we are starting off with dairy-free cheese number 1, okay? This one is from Trader Joe's. And this is the shredded spicy Mexican style blend. I've seen the dairy-free cheeses in Trader Joe's, but I've never seen them be flavored. They've typically just been the standard like mozzarella style or cheddar style, but this one's a spicy Mexican. And I figured to give this one a try first to just kind of ease my way, because my hopes is if the consistency or if the taste is not that great, then at least like the taste in the sense of the taste of just overall vegan style cheese, then hopefully the spices within this will make the taste a whole lot better. So that's my hopes. We're going to try it now with a little bit of eggs. I feel like trying it with eggs will be the most simple way to go about it, because we all know that eggs don't pack like a strong taste, and so that way I'll be able to also taste what this cheese tastes like. Let's try it out. Okay y'all, so here's taste test number 1, and what I'm gonna try to do for them is try it out the bag and then try it with something. I feel like this is the ultimate test to really see how you feel about it. So I have a little bit in my hand, right? This is the color of it. As you can see, it's like a little red, because it's supposed to be that Mexican style. So let me see. Okay. The flavor's definitely there as far as like the Mexican inspired taste, because it sort of reminds me of like the different Mexican inspired foods you'll have. So you have like the pepper, the garlics, the chili peppers, all that good stuff inside of it. Now, that's actually really good. As it's like settling on my tongue, I can like taste an aftertaste of, wow, it's like a little aftertaste of a slight little lime with the peppers. And here I just made some standard little scrambled eggs, so y'all can see, nice and hot. Standard little scrambled eggs, right? I only added salt and pepper just to like keep the flavors neutral, and I'll do that for the other cheeses as well. And let's just see. As you can see, here's a piece. Let me see if I can get it to focus. I want y'all to see the melting rate. So there's a piece. As you can see, the cheese is melted. It's not just like sitting, and it melted pretty quickly. So the melting rate I'd give it is a 5 out of 5. It definitely melted like right away. Wow. So the flavor is really good, and it pops just like it did when I tried it out the bag, but it also is creamy. Super creamy. And oh my god, it doesn't taste like vegan cheese at all. Like super creamy. Let me see what's in here to make it so creamy. Water, coconut oil, tapioca starch, potato starch, cornstarch are like the top ingredients. And then it goes down into the seasonings. Wow, y'all, there's like a slight pinch of brown sugar in here. Okay. And then just all the other natural flavors to make it like Mexican style. Okay, Trader Joe's. All right, Trader Joe's. When it comes to your dairy-free shredded Mexican style cheese, this is a 10 out of 10, y'all. I would definitely be buying this again. Okay, y'all, so we are back with another brand of cheese that's dairy free. I'm sure you guys heard of this brand, the Daiya dairy free brand. They got a new look going on, and I heard actually of this brand when the whole rave of dairy-free, plant-based cheeses was coming about. I feel like I might have tried the brand a long time ago, but I can't quite remember what are my thoughts about it. Looking at the ingredients, some of it is pretty similar to the Trader Joe's brand. Not exactly. There are some slight differences. I kind of feel like I like the ingredients from Trader Joe's, but that's here nor there. That's a little biased because, as I told y'all, Trader Joe's always have limited amount of ingredients, and that's what you need. Just in general when you're shopping, y'all, that's what you need. Limited amount of ingredients, the better. But these ones aren't, I mean, it's just like there's sulfates in it, right? Like, I try to like avoid any of that stuff, but you know, we still gonna give it a try. But anyways, this is vegan, plant-based, dairy-free, gluten-free, peanut-free. So it doesn't have, I know peanut-free is actually something that's good for you guys to know too, because there's certain cheeses, like there's a cheese at Trader Joe's that is, I believe it's not 100% dairy free, because I think they add something in it, I don't know, but also it's made out of almonds, which means it's not like nut free, and some people have an issue with that. So that's something you also want to keep in mind. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna try the cheddar, the shredded cheddar one. They have on the back of this bag, they have mozzarella, cheddar, and mozzarella, Mexican blend, and Italian blend. But you know what, we're gonna try it. It's made with oat milk, which is my favorite plant-based milk. I mean, I love coconut milk. That's what I've been using these days, because I feel like there's less calories in coconut milk than the oat. But we're gonna go on ahead and open this up, and we're gonna make some eggs like I did. Let me go on ahead and try a little bit of pieces for y'all. I just brushed my teeth, so let's see. Okay. I don't love the consistency as much as the Trader Joe's one. The Daiya still tastes a little bit rubbery. But let's see if it at least melts well enough over eggs to see if that at least give it a little oomph, a little something. It seems like it may, according to these nachos, but let's go on ahead and make some eggs and I'll let y'all know. Okay, y'all, so I am back with the scrambled eggs. Nice and simple. I did 3 eggs instead of 2 because I ran out of other protein to add with it. So it did melt. As you can see, it melted. I feel like it took a little bit longer to melt than the Trader Joe's one. And based off of tasting it out of the bag, besides me telling y'all that I felt like it was a little rubbery, I also felt like it didn't have like a lot of flavor. Like, it says cheddar, but it doesn't taste like cheddar. Whereas like the Trader Joe's one, the consistency was obviously better. But at the same time, the Trader Joe's one melted quicker, I felt like, because it was less rubbery and it was a little bit more flaky, as shredded cheese usually is, than this Daiya brand. But it also had flavor, right? So I don't know, I can't speak to the Trader Joe's like regular cheddar option. That's something I am going to buy, but for this to just be cheddar, it didn't have like a lot of taste. So let me see if it at least tastes kind of like creamy, cheesy in the eggs. Okay, so it does taste creamy in the eggs. I guess once it melt, it tastes better than eating it straight out the bag, which kind of sucks though, because if you're wanting to use shredded cheese just to top something, like I don't know if you want to top a salad or top a potato and just sprinkle it over, Daiya cheese is not the greatest. But if you want to melt something, then I guess it's better for that. I definitely get that cheesy like creaminess, but I also feel like the creaminess comes from the oat cream or oat milk that's inside of it, and less of the fact that, you know, it's the cheese itself with like the other ingredients. But all in all, even though it is creamy in the eggs, all I truly taste, to be honest with you all, is the eggs with like the salt and pepper that I put on here. You can't taste like the cheese, right? Like the cheese just doesn't have a taste. So I almost feel like it's just added calories at this point. Whereas with the Trader Joe's one, it had taste all by itself and it enhanced the eggs on top of whatever little spices I put in the eggs. So that's my thoughts about that. We're probably gonna try 1 or 2 more brands. If not brands, we're gonna try at least 1 more brand. And if I go back to Trader Joe's and if they have a different flavor, then we'll try that. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, so I'm coming back with the final cheese for this review. I'll probably do more down the line as I continue finding different types of cheeses, different brands of cheeses, but the last one that I picked up recently this past weekend was also a Trader Joe's brand. It is the dairy-free Parmesan cheese alternative, okay? So this is the last one I'm gonna throw in there. So far y'all know that I tried the, like, I believe it was what, the spicy Mexican blend. And then I did the Daiya's cheese, which was just a regular cheddar cheese. That spicy Mexican blend was Trader Joe's. And then this is Trader Joe's Parmesan cheese style. I was this close, y'all, to getting the sliced cheese, but I was like, all right, I don't play about my sliced cheese. I feel like with shredded cheese, you can mask the taste a little bit better. But I was so scared, y'all, to get the sliced cheese. I forget it the next time. But I was like, hold on, let's slow down now on the sliced cheese. And like I said, I'm not completely trying to take cheese out completely. Like, look, I love cheese. But if I can, you know, settle that upset feeling that I get, because I technically know that I am lactose intolerant, but I think just over the years as you get older, you know, certain symptoms start to become a bigger situation than what it was. So if I can at least cut my intake down by 50%, that would help a lot. So yeah, this morning we're gonna do it the same way. I'm scrambling up a little pieces of sausage. I'm gonna set that aside, and then I'm gonna just scramble up 2 eggs and put some of this in it. That way I can give y'all the honest truth on what it tastes like, how does it melt, all that good stuff. So I'll be right back. Hey y'all, I forgot, I also need to taste it out of the bag, so. Pleasantly surprised. It does have a pretty decent enough approach of like Parmesan cheese taste. It ain't exactly right, but it's pretty darn close. Parmesan cheese alternative. The modified potato, coconut oil, salt, yeast extract, turmeric, the annatto extract, sorry, for color, and the pea starch for anti-caking. Pretty freaking close, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. For this to be vegan, pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, it does have a decent amount of sodium in this one compared to the spicy Mexican thing, I feel like. Or maybe at least it tastes like it does. I don't remember what the sodium intake was for the Mexican blend, but taste wise it does have a little bit more sodium in it. So now that just reminds me, if I use it for other foods, I don't need to add as much sodium to like my eggs or whatever. Now let's go on ahead. I got my little sausage pieces there, but let's go on ahead and try the eggs. Just regular little scramble, y'all. Okay. Oh yeah, it's nice. It melts good, as y'all can see. Y'all don't see strings or anything. It melts good. I typically obviously wouldn't use Parmesan cheese for eggs. I usually use Parmesan cheese for something completely different, like a salad or pasta or something like that. But it tastes pretty good. But I will say, you don't need as much salt. Like, you know, you put salt, pepper, whatever you put in your eggs. You don't really need as much because the Parmesan cheese does have a bit more salt, like I said, than the spicy Mexican. Actually, the spicy Mexican had pretty decent flavors to it as well. But for some odd reason today, I feel like I can taste a little more in the Parmesan. So all in all, to wrap this up, I would say dairy-free cheese, vegan. The top brand so far that I've tried in this video, but also just in general that I can remember, the Trader Joe's one is topping it. They taste as close to the real thing as they possibly can. They're inexpensive. I think they're at least like $3 to $4. I think it's more like 3 something, like $3.50 or something like that. But that's cheaper than like Daiya and these other brands at the store. Hopefully Trader Joe's start to make more block cheeses that's vegan, so I'll try those out as well. So stay tuned. There's gonna be other reviews on these vegan cheeses because I gotta bring it to y'all and tell y'all what's the top ones to try and what's worth your money and what's worth the taste. So Trader Joe's is pretty good so far, their brand. Daiya, I still got it in the fridge, y'all. I can really honestly do without it, but I'm gonna try to finish it so I don't waste it. But yeah, Trader Joe's so far, top. Thank you for watching. Comment below and also let me know if you tried other ones and what your thoughts are about it. I understand this whole vegan cheese thing could definitely be difference of opinions because everybody have their own different taste buds, right? But let me know what y'all think below.